quadratic equation, we have to see another one small concept, that is nature of roots. Nature of roots. Nature of roots means without finding the roots, we can say how the roots are. It means if they are real or imaginary or equal or distinct. We can say without the finding the roots. Then how can we can say the nature of roots without finding the roots? Means first you have to know the value of discriminant here. Discriminant. Discriminant. Then what is discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac, where we see it is in the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus under square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. In this formula, this term is under the square root. It means nature of roots is depend upon the term which is under the square root. It means it is b square minus 4ac. Then, for example, see here. First, see what are the natures of roots, discriminant value and nature of roots. Nature of roots. If the discriminant value is greater than 0, discriminant value is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. Real and distinct. Already we know that every quadratic equation has two roots. Those two roots are real and distinct, means they are different. They are different. If the discriminant value is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Real and equal. If the discriminant value is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. So, by this concept we can find the nature of roots. Let us see the examples. Example 1. Find the nature of roots of 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equals to 0. Now, without finding the roots, you have to say the nature of roots of this quadratic equation. Then already we discussed here, that is first you have to find the value of discriminant here. Then here the equation is 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equals to 0, and here a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 6, c is equal to 3. Now you have to find the value of discriminant here. That is, discriminant is b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. b square, b value is minus 6. So it is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a is 2 and C it is 3. So it is minus 6 square is 36 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 is equal to 36 minus 24, it is 12. B square minus 4AC is equal to 12. That is B square minus 4AC is equal to 12 means it is greater than 0. It is greater than 0. Already in the previous table we saw that if the value of discriminant is greater than 0, then the roots of the equation are real and distinct. Hence, the roots are real and distinct. Real and distinct. Like this, we can find the nature of roots of the quadratic equation. Let us see the another example for this. Three x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equals to 0. Plus 4 equals to 0. Now we have to find the nature of roots here. Let us see the solution. The equation is 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equals to 0. Here a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 4 root 3. Three square is 3 minus 4 3s are 12 and 12 4s are 48. Now 16 3s are 48 minus 48. 48 minus 48 is 0. It means discriminant value is equal to 0. Discriminant value is equal to 0. If the discriminant value is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Hence, the roots are real and equal. Like this, you can find the nature of roots of any equation by using the discriminant. So now we discussed all the concepts in the quadratic equations. Now we have to go for important questions for the examination. In the examination, we see three type of questions here that are 1 marks question and 2 marks, 3 or 4 mark questions in the quadratic equations. Let us discuss one by one here. First, I am going to discuss 1 mark questions. One mark questions. Let us see the question here. If the discriminant b square minus 4ac of the equation is equal to 0. First question is, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 of the given quadratic equation, then the nature of roots is. how the roots are here. How the roots are here? If discriminant is equal to 0, then the roots are realigned, equal, realigned, equal. And another question, if x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0, then x plus 1 by x is equal to dash. Now, by this equation, you have to find the value of x plus 1 by x. So, for this equation is x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. To get this term, you have to divide by x on both sides. Now, you have to divide here. Now, x square divided by x is x minus 2x by x is x get cancelled here, so it is 2 plus 1 by x is equal to 0 by x is 0. So now keep x plus 1 by x in the left hand side and send minus 2 to the right hand side. That is minus 2. When it goes to the right hand side, it becomes plus 2. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Like this, we see different types of questions in the 1 mark questions. Now go for 2 mark questions. Two mark questions. Solve the equation by using formula. Solve the equation by using formula. See the example. First one, 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equals to 0. Now you have to solve the equation by using formula. Now what is the formula here? X is equal to minus b plus or minus under square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now substitute the values here. X is equal to minus b. Minus b means minus of minus 5 plus or minus under square root b square minus 5 whole square minus 4 into a. A is 3 and c it is 2 divided by 2a. 2 into a value is 3. Now x is equal to minus into minus plus, so it is plus 5 plus or minus under square root minus 5 whole square. Minus 5 whole square is 25 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24 divided by 2 3s are 6. So x is equal to 5 plus or minus under square root 25 minus 24. 25 minus 24 is 1. So square root of 1 is 1. divided by 6. Now x is equal to 5 plus 1 by 6 and x is equal to 5 minus 1 by 6. Nowadays x is equal to 6 by 6 and x is equal to 4 by 6. 4 by 6. Now x is equal to 6 by 6 is 1 and x is equal to 2 2s are 2 3s are. So it is 2 by 3. So the roots of the quadratic equation are 1 and 2 by 3. Now here we solve this problem by using formula. If they mentioned by using the formula, you should use the formula, but you don't go for another method. Now let us see the another question is there here. Find the roots of the quadratic equation. Find the roots of the quadratic equation. 6x square plus 7x minus 10 equals to 0. You have to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Let us see here. In this question, they didn't mention any specific method here, so you can use any of the 3 methods. Now here I am going to solve this question by factorization method. Now in the factorization method, you have to split up the middle term here. Already I told you in the yesterday class. Now product of first and last term is minus 60 x square. Minus 60 x square. Now 60 x square can be taken as 12 5 12x into 5x, but here product of these two should be minus, so you have to take any of the numbers as a minus, but here the middle term is positive, so you have to take positive as greater number and negative for the smaller number. So here 6x square, now split up the middle term as like this. 7x can be written as 12x minus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now it will factorize by grouping method here. Now what is the common here? 6x is the common and the remaining x plus 2. Here the common is minus 5 and the remaining x plus 2 is equal to 0. In these two terms, what is the common? X plus 2 is common and the remaining 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 2 equals to 0 or 6x minus 5 equals to 0. Now this x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 5 by 6. These are the two roots of the quadratic equation. We solved here by factorization method. And see the another question in the 2 marks. The length of the rectangular field is thrice of its breadth. The length of the rectangular field is thrice of its breadth. Now let the breadth be x meters. Let the breadth be x meters. Then what is the length here? Therefore, length is equal to thrice of its breadth. Here the breadth is x. Now thrice of its breadth means it is 3x meters. 3x meters. Again they given that, and its area is 147 meters square. Area of rectangular field. Rectangular field is equal to how much? 147 meters square. 147 meters square. Now area of rectangular field. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. Length into breadth is equal to 147 meters square. 147 meters square. Then what is the length here? It is 3x. And the breadth is x is equal to 147. 3x into x, it is 3x square is equal to 147. X square is equal to 147 by 3. Nowadays 3 1s are 3 4s are 12. The remaining 2, now it is 3 9s are 27. So x square is equal to 49. 49 can be written as 7 square. Otherwise you can write 49. Now x is equal to plus or minus under square root 49. So x is equal to plus or minus 7. Square root of 49 is 7. Now it is plus or minus 7. It means either plus 7 or minus 7. But here you have to consider only positive value, because breadth is here x. Breadth cannot be in negative, so you have to consider only positive value here. Therefore, breadth is equal to x is equal to 7 meters, and the length is equal to 3x is equal to 3 into 7, it is 21 meters. These are the breadth and length of the